Hey guys, welcome back to more Dungeons of Dredmor. I now feel bad for not remembering this reference. So horse armor, truly an extravagance for those who can afford it and throw their money into oblivion. Okay? I totally missed it. If you didn't play, I guess if you're young you wouldn't remember, but there's an old game, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, which you definitely have heard of. Either way, in the game you could buy horse armor as a DLC from Bethesda. The horse armor cost $10 and it was glitched. It did not even work, so it did not actually increase the health of your horse. It did not really do anything. It was just like a cosmetic thing, and that's why a lot of people were kind of upset. Also, I looked it up just because I was curious. If you put it on Shadowmare in Oblivion, Shadowmare is really hard to get, unlike in Skyrim. And if you put the armor on Shadowmare, it would turn Shadowmare into a regular horse and would allow it to die. In Oblivion, Shadowmare is invincible, and even if it died, it just respawn. So that's funny. Also, I found out that if you right-click the armor, which we're not going to do, it disappears, obviously because you equipped it to your horse, which isn't in the dungeon. So, it's worth a lot of money, so we're just going to sell it, but that is that reference. I totally missed that reference. And now I feel really bad. Fruitful staff is funny. It's just a staff with a bunch of fruit on it. You could actually craft it as well if you just get a bunch of fruit, and it's worth quite a bit. The fruit's not worth a lot, the staff's worth quite a bit. So that's the other thing you can craft to make a lot of money. So, ooh, we got armory. Dwarven Express Post. So again, we'll prepare for our enemies here. I'll need some map wood smoke shitter. I don't really have anything else I need to use. We got Blincha, the Smoker of Drabs, which is a razor sword. We got Sapnajav, the Tributary Marriage, which is a pole arm. And we got Arjukajala, the Song of Feasts. We defeated him pretty handily. And Lutefisk. Oh, I was gonna look up in the last episode how much Lutefisk it is. I think it's max 500. I couldn't remember. It's been a while. Those are the stuff I forget about this game. A lot of the basic stuff I don't forget, but I always forget how much max Lutefisk is. Just like the facty stuff. Adoreable staff. But anyway, guys, I kind of would like know that you don't have to craft. The crafting system isn't hugely powerful. Like it's really good for the early game, but not as useful for the late game. I just wanted to kind of show you it because not a lot of people I find use the craft. I have a lot of friends who I talk with the crafting system, and they're like, "Crafting system? What are you talking about? Like what crafting system?" Because I don't think a lot of people use it, so that's why I wanted to show it off. And this is how I do my stuff in Pocket Dimension. I actually stack everything up in here. Like a fucking madman. It takes so much longer. And that's why I don't think I beat this game as many times as other people. Because I spend all the time stacking all this stuff in here. rather than just going and selling it to Our friend. Now I have 500 Lutefisk. Ah, just hold on to this stuff. I guess I can just make a pile for Lutefisking. Cheese. Ah, should be. It's not that great. Life 64. How did I get 14 deep omelets? Did I buy those all? Holy crap. Oops. Oops. Just gonna put these here as well. I just got distracted. Like always. Like always. Nope. Let's see here. Lava lance. That's a pretty good weapon. Glengier. Fresh steak. Yeah. And I guess I could have showed you guys some of the encrusting, but I really don't like doing it. I don't find it's worth it. It's very dangerous, and like you can get permanent debuffs on your character, which is really scary. So chalk. Oh, yeah, if it's going up, I'm not that worried about it. Not that I'm gonna use any of this stuff anymore anyway. So I guess this can go up here even. But yeah, if we ever do another run of this Dungeons of Dredmor, which I think we probably will eventually, I want to do another run just to show you like how much quicker it can go if you don't spend all your time crafting. Wreck of Armor Thorns. It's kind of a cool weapon, but I don't really like it. It decreases your health, but it gives you good counterattack chance, good protection against piercing, but you really don't want something that reduces your health. I'm just gonna jump across there. Oh, can you walk around? Oh, okay, I could have just walked around. Oh well, no big deal. Okay, here's the Mellow Shrine. And there. Krong. Displeased by you. Okay, so I'm not using that crossbow. That's actually probably one of the, if you're not going to be a crossbow user, that's actually probably one of the best things to do. Just use it on a crossbow. And if the crossbow gets shitty, you can just throw it away. Ooh, do I actually want to buy some holy hand grenades? I will. What else am I going to use my money on? Because like what, and that's a good thing to realize. It's like a thing I don't realize in a lot of games. I'm a money hoarder in games. But you realize I'll get to the end of the game with like 1,000,000 currency units, and it's like, well, what am I gonna do with all this? With the exception of Titan Quest: Immortal Throne, which we might play, but I played that a lot. Oops, that's not what I want. Just in Titan Quest Immortal Throne, you always need your money because stuff later on in the game becomes so expensive. Ooh, what do we want in chat? Can't even think of what I would want in chat. Like, I wouldn't do that Warlock helm if I did sell that other helm, but. Oh well, there's something sparkly there that I wanted. Vile poison. Oh yeah. You can do Killing Blow too if you want. Yeah, there's quite a bit of area we haven't explored yet. I don't know how to get over there, probably not. But I can take teleporters. But there's an area down here we haven't explored yet. Get that money. Another Angel of Chrome. Okay, well what debuffs does this cost? Oh, has. Yeah, I do not want negative necrotic resistance. Especially, we're gonna need necrotic resistance. Do any of these hats have necrotic resistance? That one doesn't. This one does have a little bit. Yeah, because the reason I'm worried about necrotic resistance is that the Dark Lord Dredmor does necrotic damage. So. He part of a quest, that guy? Must be. Denjo, the Swarthy Birth. It's a pretty good dagger class weapon. Up cross. Oh, just walk on that way, but. Do I have to take that to a metal shrine? Oops. No, just have to find it. Ooh. Oh, sweet. Putrefying resistance. Bonus 2. That's a really good crossbow. Yeah, that's the thing I kinda got lucky this whole thing is never got really a good crossbow until now. That's a good crossbow. And the cool thing about crossbows, if you get a good one, I'll show you, is it's the dodge and stuff stacks with your melee weapon. So your dodge chance is increased and your enemy dodge reduction is increased. Even if I don't use this weapon, I get those bonuses. Just awesome. Don't think I can punch through this. No. I'm too old to jump into those things to kill one monster though. Oh really? Can't hurt us. See, 20 XP is so little. No, look, I kill this monster. Oop. Get like 100. What's 130 XP? Plus, I can go around and kill as many monsters as I want. Ah, that's nice. Classic bolts. If you guys really watch, the bolt names in this game are very, very, very funny. Because all the bolts have their own name. Oh, check out this one. Might be something in that Uzi. No. Oh well, not a big deal. Did I just torch through that? I think so. Okay. Stuff there I can pick up. Lock picked, 80 XP. As always, I wish you could just use your lockpicks on chests and not on doors, but that's not how the game works. Technically though, there is a way around it. You can drop your lockpicks after every door you open, but that's a really royal pain in the ass, because look at how many doors there are. Okay, I have a plan for this. Put this potato in. think it is 500. Oh, whatever, 501. Or maybe you can split stacks now as well. The reason I'm always so careful is because you used to never be able to split stacks. So I'm always like super like scared. Sorry for the cough there. That like I'll have stuff in a stack. Like weapons used to even stack when this game was really old, and that was scary because especially if you crafted them, I'd craft 2 of the same weapon, and they stack. Like they stack in the same stack, so it's like it's a stack of 2 weapons. There's no way to unstack them back then. So you're pretty much just screwed. It's pretty big pain in the butt. And it's not like they did twice as much damage to their stack. It's a weird thing in the game. Already got 45. Oh, there is a Lutefisk God here as well. I'll use him shortly. But anyway guys, I'll call an episode here for the Dungeons of Dredmor, and we'll be back in the next one for more. Later guys.